Hello, cutie pies. Welcome back to your favorite fucking place on the internet. Okay, your favorite little gay boy over here. Hi, my name is John. If you're new to me, I love to teach the misfits of creations, the creatives, the icons, the self-manifested celebrities, anyone that was basically labeled a weirdo and outcast for any reason. I love to teach you guys how to manifest your dreams. It is my belief that God gave you the creative ass personality, the 2 extra personality, the larger than life personality, because your personality is meant to make the biggest difference on this earth, bitch. Okay, you should be happy that you're not like every other boring NPC that's comfortable just pumping gas or working at a cash register for the rest of their boring, miserable lives. Okay, so let me tell you something, okay? So you guys know this, okay? My Mercury's in the first house in Leo, okay? You guys know that I do not do scripts. I speak from the heart. I speak in the moment. I speak with passion. Deal with the stuttering, deal with the talking in circles, okay? I don't care. You are here for the energy and the message. You're not here for the grammar and blah, blah, blah. Kiss my ass, okay? I am someone that is not confident. I wouldn't say that I'm confident. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that I was as bad as I used to be in 2019. I'm definitely a lot better. I've definitely grown, but I'm definitely not where I definitely want to be. So let me tell you something. I am someone, okay, let's go back in time. 2019, I was quite literally like the fattest I've ever been. I was the ugliest I've ever been. I was lost. I was so riddled with anxiety that I didn't even want to walk down to my own goddamn mailbox because I didn't want cars and people from school passing me and seeing me and making fun of me, blah, blah, blah. I was severely bullied and for being gay, and then I blew up. I turned to food because I feel like I didn't have the support system that I needed, that I was looking for in the house that I grew up in. So I turned to food, I blew up, got fat, and because I was fat, I got bullied by gay men for not looking the exact same as them. And from this day, if I am surrounded by gay men, I get very uncomfortable. I just went to the beach and it's a very gay friendly beach. Not uncomfortable because it like weirds me out, just uncomfortable because then I get hyper focused on my body and then I start judging people and projecting and not judging their bodies, but meaning like I'm judging them because I'm thinking, what if they're judging me for being fat? You know, I'm judging them, I'm putting a judgment or a generalization on them before even having a discussion with them or getting to know them or knowing them at all. It takes a lot of inner work, and I feel like my practice of breathwork and meditation really helped me become aware of certain triggers and why I'm triggered and how to work through them. I really think becoming aware and becoming the observer of my thoughts is helping me see triggers and working through them and just helping me take responsibility and not really blaming other people. And so I definitely still struggle, but these are the things that I'm seeing that are quite literally helping me, and hopefully they help you. So of course the mindset work is amazing. Okay, you want to do the mindset work. To me, I don't even know if I consider it work, because I do mindset work every single day, meaning I have to be really aware of what I'm thinking out loud or internally, because you know, you're speaking life over your life. Speak life over yourself. Like whatever the saying is, like I don't fucking know. But like I believe our words have power, and I do believe like your words are practically spells in a way, because you speak your intentions and you speak your beliefs, and you know, the words you use and how you treat people when you speak, it all comes back, right? Whether it's the beliefs and then manifestations show up into your reality based off of those beliefs, whether it's karma if you're being rude to people, right? Whether it's your intention, right? What you focus on, and then that grows. I'm very, very careful, or I try to be careful. And again, I try to be, because my best is different every single day. I try to be careful with the words and my mental dialogue throughout the day. Mindset work every single day. There is that talking in circles and long-winded. I'm like Dorit from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I love Dorit. I have a crush on her. And what I'm realizing, that I was doing the mindset work, but I wasn't pairing that with the embodiment. So in the past, I feel like I would do the mindset work, I would listen to the affirmations, but when opportunities arose for me to say yes and walk through those doors and grab those opportunities, I wouldn't move and act accordingly to the new version of me that I was thinking. Therefore, I was kind of snapping back into my old self, the anxiety, the introvert, the version of me that doesn't feel worthy of living this life, the version of me that lives a very limited life because I'm so constantly trapped in my mind, whether it's with general anxiety or my weight. But when as of lately, I have a few friends in my life that push me out of my comfort zone. I have my friend Khan, who's the trainer you guys might have seen on Instagram. I film content for him. We work out together, therefore he trains me. But like, he pushes me to the point where I sometimes combat him back. I'll give him sass back because I'm so uncomfortable because of doing certain things in a crowd in front of the gym. For example, I remember definitely having to do, like, I was supersetting something with jump squats, and I just was so scared to jump in public because I didn't want, like, I really thought, like, I'm really gonna make the ground shake. Like, I'm really gonna make the ground shake. And I know that how I'm speaking sounds dramatic, but that's literally the thoughts that I was thinking. Like, people are gonna laugh at me and judge me for that. And then I remember I was supersetting something with push-ups, and I couldn't do the certain amount of actual push-ups, meaning on my knees, that he wanted me to, and I was like trembling and shaking and in front of the whole gym, and I felt like a literal failure. But that I showed myself in those workout situations that I can do it. Like, I can get through things that make me uncomfortable. And the truth is, maybe someone thought something for a second, but the truth is, like, for a second, and then they move on. Like, people aren't thinking about it all throughout their day. People might think something about you, and then they forget, like, for 1 second, and then they're back to thinking about themselves and their own lives, and nobody really gives a shit. So when I kind of got up from both of those workouts, nobody was looking at me. Everyone was too focused on probably working through their own fucking pains that they're going through in the gym. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, okay, that wasn't as bad. And then that confidence it's like a domino effect. You start to do more things, and you start to rebuild that trust in yourself. And sometimes that's what anxiety is. Sometimes it's like you get trapped in your head because you can't trust yourself. You can't trust yourself to make the right decision. You can't trust yourself that you're safe in some situations, right? So when you start to do these things and do these little risks, or every single day or somewhat daily, you start to show yourself, wait, like, I actually am going to be okay in these scenarios, in these situations. I'm actually going to be okay, even though my brain or my anxiety makes me feel like I'm not. And then you carry that confidence and you're able to do other things. It's like a domino effect. I love how this microphone always makes me look silly because it never works. It never works in my phone. So I forgot where I left off because my phone was like out of storage. I know, I have so many pictures and videos of myself. I'm trying to grow as a content creator. I'm trying. So go ahead, and with that being said, follow me on IG. I would love the support over there. Forgot where I left off. But another experience was actually this beach trip or day. So I went to the beach yesterday, actually, with my best friend, who forced me to go in the water, not completely shirtless, but with my tank top on. And I went in and I swam. And I felt really good coming out of the water and walking back up onto my blanket and just realizing that, yeah, somebody might have thought something, but then went back to their day, went back to thinking about themselves, went back to, being all about them. Okay, so... And nobody actually cares. Like, look around, no one's looking at you. There's like a bunch of unique people here. Like, you deserve to be here. You are in your own fucking head. Get out of your own head. This is your perspective. This is your issue. This is nobody else. I remember saying that to myself. We're losing the sun. But then I went home feeling really fucking good and really confident. Why? Because I paired the mindset work with the embodiment, with the action, with the inspired action, not giving a fuck. You're not going to grow if you just sit in your room and say affirmations and meditate. You have to go put that shit into practice now. You have to be the embodiment of the healing that you're fucking doing. Okay? So embodiment, I promise. So whatever you want to try or whatever you want to do, just fucking do it. Just take the leap or take a small step, okay? And the confidence will grow from there. Do you want to join the gym? Go down there, march your ass down there and join. Make a friend do it with you, go a certain amount of times a week, and you'll start to fucking see how kind of crazy and obnoxious our anxieties can be sometimes, beautiful. Whatever it is, do you want to apply for that job? Do you want to ask that person out? Do you want to see how that person feels about you? Do you want to join a pottery class, a workout class? Do you want to start going on dates and putting yourself out there? Like, rejection therapy is a thing. This sounds harsh, but the more that you kind of get rejected, or the more that you put yourself in the scenarios and situations, you'll start to realize that we were just overthinking it in our heads. With me and my body, like, sure, there might have been some whispers, but I didn't even notice anyone whispering or talking or looking at me. Like, no one really fucking cares. And the more that you show up, and the more that you take the risks, and the more that you put yourself in the situations or the spaces that you want to be in, the more that you're going to actually understand that you are more than capable of achieving X, Y, and Z, doing X, Y, and Z, having X, Y, and Z, being X, Y, and Z. But the magic comes in with the pairing of the mindset and the embodiment. Babe, so I'm going to say this again. You can truly do it, and you can do anything. Don't let your anxiety stop you from living this magical fucking life that you so deserve. But I gotta go, and I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like that button, hit the like button, and drop me a comment down below. And I love you guys so much, and continue to be confident in baddies.